In store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Slavia Prague against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game though, Derek. Hope we're not disappointed.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little one-twos, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Mats Hummels starts alongside Niklas Süle at the back. Julian Brandt plays alongside Mahmoud Dahoud in the centre of the pitch. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. The opening statement of the match, a richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and that's the perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Maximum points to begin the campaign, and Stuart, they can go home happy.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out and they'll be in a great position.
No two ways about it, he really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Slavia Prague facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, these were very good in their opening games. Both look to be in top form. This should be a great game today.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out, he scored those 2 goals, but it was his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward with the brace. And I'm expecting to see exactly the same again today.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the 3 advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays with Franck-Yannick Kessié in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. Magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Two quick goals. Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
He had to score, and he does.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And from there, the end result was never in doubt. He just goes round the keeper and slots it home. Lovely finish.
About that, he's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. And that is going to be a booking for the goalkeeper, in the opinion of the referee. And a timely penalty save. It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike. Well, another excellent result, and it's the perfect start. Of course, they're not through yet, but another good performance, and they'll surely make the knockout stages.
And welcome to a city that's had plenty to shout about on the football front in recent years. We're in Lyon, here in east-central France. Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But really, the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is. Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today, and of course he scored 2 really good goals.
Hello and welcome on what is a perfect night for football at one of the great venues in the game, the Signal Iduna Park. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they face Slavia Prague.
Well, it's vital that you don't have an off day in these group games. Consistency is key to progressing further in the tournament. I'm looking forward to a hard-fought contest here today, Derek.
Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, back up. And a goal! The quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
See. And a chance maybe to settle this. And slots it home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end. Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former... Oh, to open the scoring, no wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
For himself, the defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
To seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today!
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Oh, such a complete performance! 4 in front now!
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
We're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its finest!
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, that was as good as I've seen for a long while. He was bright, sharp, inventive, and of course clinical. What a player he is.
Hello from the Catalan capital and one of the world's great cities, Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Barcelona, and they take on Slavia Prague.
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game, though, Derek. Hope we're not disappointed.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
What a prolific performance it was last time out. It was one of the best goal-scoring performances I've seen. Not just the finishing, but his all-round game. Let's hope we see that from him again today.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Sergi Roberto plays with Marcos Alonso in the fullback positions. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. The three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And from there, the end result was never in doubt. He just goes round the keeper and slots it home. Lovely finish.
They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Has been given here. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
No two ways about it, he really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them, unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
A definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever.
Well, there it is. Quite clearly, it takes a deflection, and that's enough to beat the keeper. Not much he could do there. Work hard for it today. Very little to split between the teams over the 90 minutes. And they had to be quite resilient at times. They've come through that now and will certainly fancy their chances in the next round.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, that was a top-class display, wasn't it? He did everything right. He inspired them to victory here today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And only 8 teams left in this cup competition. We're at the quarter-final stage. It's Slavia Prague taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, these two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be feisty, it should be entertaining, and it should be full of quality.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. It is 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him. Contest, but one I think they just about deserve to win. They did play the more creative football. They did try and press the ball high up the field when they could, and they showed good energy. They'll certainly need those qualities going forward.
Well, he did contribute, but over the piece and on balance, needed to offer a bit more.
Well, I would say he was average today, but he can't be at his best every week. He just did a good job for the team.
A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they face Slavia Prague.
Well, Derek, semi-finals are usually tense affairs. The winners can look forward to a great occasion in the final. The losers are completely forgotten. The contrast in emotions is immense. Let's hope it's a semi-final that everybody remembers.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, as you can see, it's a fairly narrow midfield, so it does mean that the fullbacks need to break forward at the right time. But it's the number 10 who really has to affect the game today.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with 2 holding midfield players, a number 10 and 2 wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Le Parc des Princes, c'est maintenant vous de mettre l'ambiance.
And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Two quick goals. Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
The final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They dictated the tempo for large parts of the game and were absolutely lethal in front of goal. After a performance like that, they have to be favourites going into that final now. Surely it's theirs to lose.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Yeah, he was superb today. He took his goals really well, but it was his general play that impressed me. Lots of energy, great movement, and so...
This is when things get real in the Europa League. It is time for the final, and there can be only one winner. Who's it going to be? Stay right here on EA TV for all the live action. And the big night has arrived. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray. My co-commentator to help describe all the action is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time here. It's BRESIA, and they face Slavia Prague.
Well, Derek, this has everything, doesn't it? Two good teams, some top-class players, and a couple of excellent coaches. What a final this should be.
This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
This is what they'll be facing today.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre-forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Can they get themselves in front? Well, that's not at all what they wanted. He's off, Stuart.
Well, this could be the defining moment in the game. It's a silly challenge, you have to say.
This to make it 1-0. The referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. This to make it 1-0. And confidently converted.
Well, here it is again, and it can be a risky penalty, but he hits it straight down the middle. The goalkeeper goes one way, the ball goes through the middle. Excellent finish. Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Says penalty. Home with confidence.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
Been decided. And my goodness, they deserve it. Disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the other.
Well, relief and joy, I would say. What a great achievement this is, and so well deserved, as you mentioned. They were excellent tonight. What a good performance that was. The party can certainly start now.
Yes, a party to last throughout the year, I should think. They're very happy to be celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, these are always great moments for any player. This is the culmination of a great tournament they've had. They fully deserve this victory. Every player played his part tonight.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Well, wonderful scenes. The players are making the most of this. It's been a great competition for them.
Yeah, I think they have every intention of making this last as long as possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes. And now they get to enjoy the moment with the fans who have made the journey here for the final.
Well, they'll be loving this. They really have backed their team throughout this competition. They have a great bond with the players, don't they? That's lovely to see.
Yes, it is all about a shared experience. These celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, they need to take all this in, don't they? These are moments to savour. It's been a great night for everybody involved.
You are looking at the UEFA Europa League winners.